Good morning, distinguished participants. It is my great honor to welcome you all to the 2021 Model United Nations for Successful Korean Reunification. My name is Changrok Soh. I'm a professor at Korean University's Graduate School of International Studies, president of Human Asia, which is a human rights organization, and a member of the United Nations Human Rights Committee monitoring civil and political rights. I would like to firstly thank MUNSCR for inviting me here today and for hosting this monumental Model UN event. The legacy of the Korean War caused a structure of division on the Korean peninsula between North and South that lasts to this day. Although the era of global ideological struggle ended 3 decades ago, the Korean peninsula has since faced a continual crossroad between the perpetuation of the division and peace and prosperity. Visions of a unified Korean peninsula, where universal values such as freedom, justice, human rights, and happiness are promoted and realized, have been hindered not only by the decades of distrust, hostility, nuclear threats, and developments in international relations and economies, but also vis-a-vis rising concern over North Korea's domestic human rights violations. These violations were explored within the United Nations Human Rights Council's 2014 Landmark Commission of Inquiry on Human Rights in DPRK. The report concluded that North Korean government committed various crimes against humanity to its own people, with the chair of the commission at that time calling these atrocities strikingly similar to the crimes committed by Nazi Germany in the Second World War. Although Republic of Korea government has attempted to cooperate with the international community to improve the human rights situations in North Korea, as of yet, there has still been little noticeable change. This means that we need more efforts, and we have to feel that it's our responsibility, and we need cooperate to achieve this fundamental problem or goal. The coronavirus pandemic has perhaps made it clearer than ever before that all other global agendas, whether political, military, or diplomatic, cannot be put before human life. Yet, 70 years of inter-Korean history has also shown us that merely waiting for change and leaving the situation to fate will never be enough to usher in a bright new future for the Korean people. This is why today's event, as the first ever Model UN conference that encircles both the Korean reunification problem and North Korean human rights issues, is so important. The event not only will shape and heighten youth understanding across the globe on the present issues and future strategies for Korean unification and human rights, by providing future human rights leaders with a chance to engage in cooperative, constructive debate with other young human rights activists. It will further help our participants gain the skills needed to realize actual change in the future and overcome ongoing challenges despite the current lack of existing mechanisms to address the abuses identified in the COI. With this in mind, I very much look forward to today's discussions. I know that all of our participants will have prepared extensively for today's event. I'm confident that you will all do an excellent job and help raise awareness for the importance of peaceful Korean reunification and North Korean human rights. I wish you all the very best of luck. Thank you very much.